Okay. Now, first, this is artificial intelligence with Gen AI and agentic AI. So first, let's see how they are there are like some concepts which are interconnected. So first we are going to see them, how this AI, ML, DL, Gen AI, and artificial intelligence they are all interconnected. Okay, first thing. Second is we will see them individually very detailedly, especially generative AI and agentic AI. Deep learning, generative AI, and agentic AI. These are the things we are going to look at. Now, my name is Arjun Srikanth. Okay, I'm holding around 16 plus years of experience into IT industry. Okay, now 16 plus in a sense, like I'm having the real time working with the projects, and then I also take the classes. It's been like past 8 years since I'm taking the classes. Okay. Now, in the 16 years, like past from 2017, I'm into AI. Completely, I'm moved on to AI. Since then, I'm working on the AI and generative AI, deep learning, and now currently working on agentic AI. Okay, that's it about me. And if you want to reach me out or you have any queries, you can call me at 8179-591032. This is my number. And this I'm from India. So if you are calling me from outside, you have to give it +91 like this. And sometimes I may be in the meetings or in the office, in the classes, or sometime. If I'm not picking up the call, just text me a message. This is my WhatsApp number also. Okay, so you can use this and you can raise your queries, whatever it may be. Okay, now let's see how these all are. There are some concepts which are interconnected. See, there is a term called as data science. Okay, now data science is again these all are interconnected, guys. Now a simple example, see, data science has some concepts and internally, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning, deep learning, Gen AI, and agentic AI. All these things we are going to cover it over here. Now, of course, this course doesn't include the machine learning and all those things. We are going to look at the deep learning as per our requirement, and we will go in depth of generative AI and in depth of agentic AI. So these are the things we are going to concentrate a lot in this entire stuff. Of course, artificial intelligence is nothing but they are implemented with this. You will get a clear clarity on this. Okay. Now, this is the major, this is not a course curriculum. Just I'm giving you the topics. Okay. Now, for doing this, now most of the people will have it. What is the what are the prerequisites for this? See, prerequisites are like you need a programming language. You need a programming language. Now, I'm not mentioning Python especially there because this data science, artificial intelligence, deep learning, agentic AI, all this you can implement it with different programming languages. Like, for example, you can use the Python, you can use the Less, you can use the Julia, or you can use it the Java also. Okay. Now, and in this, as a part of this course, we are going to implement all these things using Python. So, okay, you may say that like you are not from the Python background or something like that. See, how it goes on with our course is, see, our course is, it's with a strict deadlines. We are going out with 100 working days, 100 classes. Okay, maybe it may extend it for 10 to 15 more classes. Apart from that, that is, it is 3 months in a sense, like 100 days is 100 working, 100 classes we will go with. Okay, and it may be slightly more than the 3 months. And when it comes to, I said it like 15 days more I may require. So your own complete course duration will be 4 months. 4 months completing this one and this one and this one in detail will be a bit at very tight schedule. So I may call you up over the weekends, not all weekends, whenever we are doing with a lengthy project or something like that, we are going to use it. We may call you. Okay. And so for that sake, giving the entire Python is very difficult for us. So what I'll do it is here, the Python in our classes or in our ongoing classes, like offline, I will give you like 7 to 10 days for Python. 7 to 10 days I will give it for Python, and I will cover everything what is required for us to move forward from here on. Okay. Apart from that, we will be giving you here like complete, there are 170 videos are there. 170 videos. This video access we are going to give you. And you can go through those video access and you will be comfortable. And this is with the basic Python, core and advanced. Okay. But in our, as a part of our class, where I'm going to give you, I will spare like 7 to 10 days. I will give you all the required fundamentals so that you can easily follow these things. Okay, that's how the things will go on. Now, next one, what is required for is you should know some statistics. Yes, you should know some statistics, the basic statistics. What is required for us? We will do it without your knowledge. We will involve the statistics in our regular programming classes itself. Okay, and then there is something called as domain knowledge. Yeah, domain knowledge is pretty important. Domain knowledge is nothing but the industry knowledge. Now, like the people may be working with the different industries, and they may be wanted to get into the IT sector with the Generative-AI. Now, for example, if you are passed out in 2020, and now you are okay, 2020 you passed out, and you are joined a bank for 5 years. Now you want to shift it into your career into generative. Now your domain knowledge is banking. Okay. Now you work with some a supermarket as a manager. You worked in a big mall where you are directly interacting with the customers. then that is called as retail industry, where you are working with the retail industry. That's what. And if you are working with, like, this is called as domain knowledge. Okay, that is your domain knowledge. So that knowledge, if you have it, that would be an added advantage for you. What I mean to say over here is, if you are coming from a different industry, so you are most welcome into the IT, generative AI. Again, don't be in a misconception that I can do it or not. You can easily, very, very easily, you can do it. Okay. Now, next one is over here. We need the deep learning. If you want to do that generative AI, then you need the deep learning. And if you are moving on to the agentic AI, we require generative. Okay, these all are interconnected. So for agentic AI, we require generative AI. For generative AI, you require the deep learning. Again, for deep learning, machine learning is not required, but that's how they are interconnected. Okay. Okay. Now, now let's go with the core mechanism of this. Of all this AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, I'm going to explain you what is this artificial intelligence and how we are going to work it out. Okay. See, if you look at the term artificial intelligence, okay, it's a combination of two terms. One is artificial, next one is intelligence, right? Now let's see what is artificial. See, artificial means which is created by humans. Okay, which is created by humans, which has its own natural version. Okay, artificial means which has its own natural version. The humans are creating a replica of that. Now, the best example is artificial flowers. Okay, now these flowers are made out of either paper. Okay, I will give it over here. These flowers are made out of paper, or we can say it as like rubber or plastic, anything like this. Again, there is a natural version of the flowers are there which are bloomed or which are grown naturally, which requires the soil and the water, and it will grow. It has its own fragrance and all these things. Okay, in the same way, you can say it as artificial trees. Okay, now what I mean by this, there are artificial trees are there which are made by the humans, like plastic. We will use the plastic or rubber like this. Okay, artificial means man-made or made by the human, which are not natural. Okay, made by the humans. So again, you can't say that artificial laptop, artificial mobile. No, we will not say that, because there is nothing like naturally one, right? So we are having a natural version, and when we are replicating that by the human, that is called as artificial. Okay, in the same way, artificial intelligence means you are giving intelligence artificially. You are giving intelligence artificial. To whom? To machines. So this will be your machine. Okay, this we will call it as model also. Okay, this is our let's take it as a machine as of now, and we can call it as a model also, this one. Okay, now what will happen is, to these machines we are going to give the intelligence. Artificial means by using the humans use this intelligence. It will pass the intelligence to this, and from this intelligence it will become intelligent. This machine will become intelligent so that it can take the decision on its own. And you can ask a question to this and it will give you the answer. So you are passing the intelligence over here into the machine, right? To the machines. And this will become intelligent, and you are whatever going to ask the question, it will give you the answer. Now the best example is driverless cars. Driverless cars, there is a car is there. We are passing that, there is a car is there over here. To this car, we are passing the intelligence of a driving, like whatever the driver requires, that intelligence we are passing it over here, right? So this one, this process, then this, when we pass the intelligence, this car will become so intelligent that it will drive like humans. It will drive like humans. Okay, this is the thing. Now the next question you should get to your mind that, okay, till here it's okay. We are talking about artificial intelligence and I explained you, I passed on this. Now, as I told you just now, artificial means there will be natural version will be there. What is a natural version of this intelligence? Humans. Humans are naturally intelligent. Intelligence. Human is very complicated system. Now, your entire AI will be moving around humans. Okay. So this is the artificial intelligence. You are going to get the machines and give the intelligence, and it will start giving you the answers just like humans. How the human thinks, the same way. Like here, you take it, we are giving the intelligence, and this car is behaving like a human driver. Okay, human driver, right? Now the question is very much like $1 million question is, from where you get the intelligence? And now if you look at, I'm talking over here, paper and plastic. Preparing the artificial flower with a paper, and you know paper, you can touch it. You know plastic, you can see it. What is plastic, what is paper, everything you can see. You are preparing the flowers with the help of that. Now, what is intelligence? Or how you get this intelligence? How you are going to give the intelligence to this? The $1 million question is that. We can't see the intelligence. That is something like your smartness, your knowledge. Okay? Based on the knowledge only, you will become intelligent. Okay? Here, how you are going to give the intelligence? Simple, guys. This is your model. Okay? Model in a sense, machine. Okay? And we are passing the intelligence to your machine like this. From where you are getting this intelligence? With the help of data. Data. We are getting this intelligence from the data. So what you are going to do it is, you are going to give the data to our machine or a model, And what it will do is like, it will learn from this data. This is my data. It will learn from this data and it will become intelligent. It will become intelligent. Okay. Now, this is my model. I'm using the term model now. Okay. Model is nothing but a machine kind of stuff. You can take it. I'm going to tell you. Now, you are going to give the data to this model, and this model will become intelligent. Okay, from the data. Now, first question usually it is how this will work, how we will get it. Yes, I will tell you. As I was saying it, see, a simple example you can take it. Now, a gentleman is there over here, and this guy is having exams in the month of April. Okay, April he is having the exams, and he is studying his BTech. Let's take it as BTech. Let's take it final year or third year. Let's take it third semester or third year, whatever it is. He is having his exam in the month of April. Now, currently he is in the month of January. Now, what I'll do it is, I will go to this gentleman and I will ask him 100 questions. Or like, let's take it, 100 is too big. So we can go with 50 questions I'm going to ask him about his class study, whatever the course is there. About his course, I ask him 50 questions. And we can easily guess that he will be able to answer like maybe around 10 questions from this. 40 he may not be able to answer. Okay, that usually happens. I'm not talking about those guys who are always on the books. I'm talking about the guy who is just a normal guy who spends their time before the exam preparing. Okay. Now, here we will fast forward the things to a month of April. We will have it in the month of April. Now, there is a guy will be there, again the same guy. And we are already in the month of April. He is having his exams in next couple of days. Now you go to the same guy, you ask the same 50 questions. We know that he will be able to answer at least 40 to 45 questions out of this. He will answer the 40 questions. Previously, he was not able to answer the 40 questions. Now he's. What happens in this a period of 3 months? What happened exactly? How it became? He became, his brain is grown? No. His height is grown? No. His weight is grown? No. But how is this change happen? That is through knowledge. Knowledge. Through knowledge, he is learning through the different sources like maybe books, videos, audios, and websites. All these things he will go through and he will prepare and he will pass. Okay, so that is what he got the knowledge over here. That knowledge is how he is acquiring through data. What is the data here? As I was saying, the books, and that can be videos, or that can be like websites, etc. So you're getting what I'm trying to say is, a person who was not able to answer some questions in past, maybe in the month of January, within a couple of months, he will be able to answer. Okay, if you take one more small example, if I have 3 students with me, okay, let's take it, 3 students are there with me in front of me. Okay, these are the 3 students. Let's take it. And I will ask them a simple question over here. It's not so simple. I want to know about, let's take it as Jupiter planet. Okay, I want to know about the Jupiter planet. like what are the things I want to know about the Jupiter planet is, what is the size of the Jupiter planet in the square kilometers? Now they are sitting with me right away in front of me. They don't have any gadgets, nothing. Now I will ask, what is the distance between Earth and the Jupiter? And I want to know that which is the biggest moon in the Jupiter, and or let's say that what are the gases available on the Jupiter? These are the three questions I asked. Now, obviously, they will not be able to answer. This is completely like very few people will be able to do it. Even I don't know. Now, what I'll do it is, I will give them just 30 minutes. And I will provide them with all the facilities like their laptops, their mobiles, everything is there. I will leave the room for next 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I will come back. Now, before 30 minutes, they were not able to answer my questions. After 30 minutes, I can guarantee that they will answer the questions. How? Because they must be using the mobile phones or their laptops connecting to the internet and getting all the information. What is this is happening? They are learning. They are learning or they are gaining the knowledge through data, different sources of data. Some may be going with the YouTube, some may be going with the like websites, or some may books, something like that. Okay, so this is the source data. The same way here, when we give the data to the model will understand it will extract the intelligence from the data. It will extract the intelligence from the data. And if you ask a question related to this data, whatever data you are given, you ask a question, it will start giving you the answers. Yeah, it will start giving you the answer. Okay. Now that is the one second, advantage of this. Now, again, one more thing I want to let you know, how exactly it will learn from the data. See, this is very, very important. Try to understand this. Guys, stop writing on the screen. Okay. Now, how it will learn? Question is what it will learn and how it will learn. Now, so this is the basic mechanism which is used in artificial intelligence. You are using the artificial intelligence with machine learning or deep learning, generative AI or agentic AI. All the case, this is the basic funda. Only this size will be different. The data size will be different. That's it. This is a basic funda. Now, suppose I will take it over here. If I'm giving a stock market over here, data, then this will become a stock market expert. And it will give us the suggestions on the stock market. Suppose I have it. Okay. Here, suppose we, instead of giving the stock market data, I will give it a, like, for example, cancer data. I will give a cancer data, cancer patients data. Now, this will act like a doctor. Okay, it will act like a doctor. Means if you are giving all the readings of the cancer patients, how their critical thing will be going on. So what will happen is this cancer data it will learn from the cancer data with the different parameters. And if you are giving a new patient's details, it will say that whether that person is having the cancer or not. That is what it will happen. Okay. And if you are giving it try to understand these terms, guys, what I'm going to explain. Now, if you are giving some, like for example, you are giving the space data. Let's take it as extraterrestrial object space data. Now it will act like a scientist, space scientist. It will act like a space scientist. Space scientist. Now what is happening? Just try to understand this. It became a stock market expert, right? It became a stock market expert. And this gentleman, when we gave it a cancer data, is acting like a doctor. And you know, when I'm giving it the space data, and it is becoming he is acting like a space scientist. Okay. Now, this is expert in one sector, stock. This is expert in one sector, which we call it as cancer. Okay, that is a disease. And this is expert in one sector, that is space. All right. So these type of systems, we call it as expert systems. Expert systems. This is expertise. Whichever the system is expertised in one particular sector, we call it as expert system. Okay. Now this system, whatever is there, this we will put it inside this one, and over this we will run the application. This is our system inside this system, and over this the application will be running. Now you are going to ask a question to this application. That application go inside and it will do the necessary answers. It will get the answers. It will display. This is what is exactly happening. Now you are having so many AI based applications. That is this only. They are going to create a model, and I will explain you what is a model. They are going to create a model. To that model, they are going to give the data, and that data, with that data, it will become intelligent, and that intelligent model, you are going to get it and build an application. This is a normal application. This is our actual brain of this application, or core component of the application through which it will act. This is the way you will be learning the things. Okay, you are going to do it. Now, these all, whenever a model is expertised with one single area, that is called as expert system. This is called as expert system. Okay, which is expertised into one particular system, one particular area. Okay, now, first thing is, now, if you are having, let's take it. This is our model. Okay. Now, I said that I will explain you what is model. So now let me explain you. This is my model. Model, in a sense, it is, when you look at, it is a program and based on some algorithm. It's a program based on the algorithm. Now, what is algorithm? See, actually, when you look at, there is maths is there, right? In the maths, what we are going to deal with the numbers plus formula. Okay. Now, maths is having its own branch. There's a sub branch is there. This deals with numbers. Okay. The branch the branch of mathematics deals with the data. Data, in a sense, it can be anything, guys. It can be images, it can be text, it can be voice, it can be numbers, it can be symbols. Anything is considered as data. Okay. Now over here, the data, the maths is having a branch which deals with the data. That branch name is statistics. Okay. And statistics also have its formula. This formula of the statistics, again, if you want to implement this formula of the statistics, we need to follow some pre-processing steps. That's why it is called as an algorithm. If you check it out, algorithm is nothing but it is a step-by-step process of implementing a logic, or to be precise, statistical formula is called as algorithm. So we are going to write a program based on the algorithm. Now, this is the basic understanding of the model. Okay, and as we move forward, these models will be, they have become a bit advanced, and this is very, very easy, guys. In generative AI and in our agentic AI, they will become even more easy for us to do with the models. Okay, so now you know what is the model now. Okay, we know what is the expert system. Expert system is nothing but which deals with a particular sector of the data. Okay. Now, here we are having space, cancer and stocks, right? Now we know what is a model. Now just imagine you created a model over here. Okay. This model, you are giving a data. Now this time what you do it is, you will give it a two sectors data. Let's take it. You are giving a data of, let's take it as cancer data. Okay. And next one, we give it as diabetic data. Okay. Diabetic data. Now what happens is, now model is learned from the both of them. So how many different data it is dealing? Two different data. So it will expertise with our two types of data. Now he will act like a doctor with cancer and diabetes. Okay, diabetic patients. Like it is doing the multiple jobs, right? Of the same sector, of course, the cancer and these are diseases. Now just imagine here I'm giving it two different sectors, completely two different sectors. Like for example, here I'm going with the stock, and here I'm going with the what we can say it as weather data, or we can say it as, yeah, weather data we are going to go with. This is become expertise with the stocks and also the weather reporting. What is this? Which is doing the multiple things. So these type of models, we call it as multi-model. Model, DAL, not DEL over here, which is having expertise into the different types of data, multiple data types, or we call it as modalities. Okay, we call it as that is. Now here this is one type of data, here this is one type of data. This is called as multi-model. Okay, now let's take it one more example. I'm slowly getting you into the deeper into your AI, guys. Now you see this. This is your model. Okay. Now you are giving a very, very large volume of data. You are giving a very large volume of data to this model. This is my model. Okay. And this data very large means very, very large. How much large means the entire data which is present over the internet, which is like petabytes of the data you are given it. Just imagine, but not petabytes. We are having over exabytes of data is there over the internet, but that's okay. As of now, we will say that over the internet, whatever data is there, I'm giving to the model. Okay. And this model will learn from the data. Okay. This model will learn from the data and it will become expert. Now you ask any questions and it will start giving you the answers over the internet. Whatever data is there over the internet, it is going to do it. Okay. Now, as over the internet, there is different sectors of the data is there. There is like, medical data is there. There is a stock data is there. There is an, what you call it as weather data is there. There is e-commerce data is there. All these are there. Different data is there. Images are there. Audio files are there. There are so many other are there. All this you are giving to your model. Now your model will become intelligent. And you ask a question and it will give you the answer. Now this is far intelligent than this. This is only expertise with the stocks. This is only expertise with the, cancer or space. And this one, we have given two types of data. We call it as multi-model. Now, this one, we are giving a different sectors of data. This is also comes under the category of multi-model. With the different modalities of the data, like text data, image data, audio data, video data, all these things will be there over here. Text, audio, video, and like images, all these things will be there. Clear? Okay. Now this one will act like a multi-model. This one in the realistic scenario is nothing but our chat GPT. This is our chat GPT. Now, actually, this is not our chat GPT. This is called as LLM, large language model, which is having a very large knowledge about the data because we are giving a very large volume of data. So that is called as large language model. Now, okay, you may ask me a thing like, can we call this one as a small language models? Yes, you can call it. But there is a slight difference is there with the large language models and small language models apart from your normal expert systems. I'm going to tell you this one. So we know that what is this thing. Now, this is our large language model. Now try to understand this, guys. So we are giving a model a large volume of data and it is learning from this data. That is called as LLM, large language model. Now, there is a company called as OpenAI. They trained a very large language. Now you know what is large language model. They created a large language model. They developed a large language model. They gave the name as GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer. This name is Generative Pre-trained Transformer. They gave the name as this one. The same thing, okay. Gemini people came into the, Google people. Google people came. Google is a company. OpenAI is a company. And they developed their own LLM. They gave the name as Gemini. Okay. Here, the OpenAI created their own LLM by the name GPT. Now, there is different version is there. GPT-1, GPT-2, GPT-3, GPT-4. 4 is the latest. Okay. Now, in the same way, the Google people are having the name called as Gemini. Okay. Okay. Now, understand this, guys. OpenAI, they created their own LLMs. LLM is nothing but large language model, where you give the model a very, very large volume of data. Now, this model, they gave the name as GPT. And using the GPT, this is my GPT, just imagine, they build an application. They build the application. This in total, this application, we call it as Chat GPT. Chat GPT. Hope you are getting it. This is the LLM is a very important concept in the Chat GPT. Okay, Chat GPT is an application which a user can interact directly with the LLM through Chat GPT. What is the LLM we used it? GPT. And Google people came up with the LLM and they gave the name as Gemini. Okay, and they use the Gemini LLM over here and they build the application around this. They gave the application name also Gemini. Okay, they call it as Gemini over here. Here, Chat GPT, here, Gemini is the application. LLM is also named as Gemini. Okay. So this is the way it will be working, guys. This concept, what I'm talking about, this one, this is nothing but our generative AI. Okay. This is our generative AI. Whatever we talked about, we are getting a model. We are giving a very, very large volume of data to the model, a very large volume of, extremely large volume of data we are giving to the model. And this process of training, this is a very, very high-end system. NVIDIA high-end system it is, like multiple NVIDIA high-end systems, they will combine together and they will create a model. This is a very high-end system. And we are going to give the data to this. And with this high-end system, with such a large volume of data, they say that this will take like 30 to 45 days to train the model. It took like they took like 30 to 45 days to train the model. And each time when they train it, that took it like $5 to $8 million. The OpenAI people were saying it. Each and every time they are training it, they were costed it like, now if you take it, the built version of the Chat GPT, okay, they say that they costed around $6 billion. $6 billion they are going to do it. That's what, how this, hope you got an idea. Now, whatever I was talking about over here, the expert systems, we were using it with the machine learning or deep learning. When it came to the generative AI, entire course is got changed. Okay. Now, again, when it comes to the case of generative AI, now when it is multi-model, okay, there comes the agents. There comes the agents. Again, there is an agentic agents will be there. There will be generative AI agents there. Okay. And now what I'll do it is I will stop the class over here. We will meet tomorrow continuing with this. These sessions, demo sessions will be 3 demo sessions will be there, 3 to 4 demo sessions. And they will not be the repeated sessions. No, whatever we learned it today, I will have a quick recap and we will go it to the next level. Tomorrow, I will explain you how the agentic AI works and how the agents works internally, works, and why the agentic AI is booming, why the generative AI is booming now. Okay, they are completely mature. You can see that a lot of job opportunities will be floating in on the generative AI and agentic AI. Okay, and what is the generative AI and agentic AI? We are going to go with all of them one after the other. First, tomorrow we will see our complete course curriculum. What are the course concepts are there, and what is the flow for us, how we are going to go, and we are going to see the difference between AI versus ML versus DL versus generative AI. We call it as Gen AI also, and versus agentic AI, like this. Okay, AI, ML versus DL versus generative AI versus agentic AI over. Clear? Now, next one is apart from that, we are going to go very detailedly about how the generative AI works and how the agentic AI works. So with this, by the end of the demo sessions, you will get the complete idea of what is AI, what is DL, what is generative AI, what is agentic AI, complete idea about, and what are the concepts will be there and how we are going to proceed further with those concepts and how we are going to implement it. Okay, we are going to talk about what is the pre-training, what is the fine tuning, and what are the different types of concepts, how we can implement this generative AI, how we can create our own application using the existing LLMs, because LLMs we can't develop on our own, not even by an individual person. It is very expensive. And it will take a lot of resources. Even a good established company like Infosys, or you can take about the Cognizant, they dare to do it. They can't dare to do it because it will take millions of their dollars to train an LLM. Okay, to develop an LLM. Now from the India, the Ambanis are developing their own LLMs. So there are some companies are there, but it is very expensive to develop and maintain an LLM and for generative AI and all those things. Okay, and we as a human, as a developer, we will also see that how to get this the power of LLM and how we can invoke that one into our application. That all we are going to talk tomorrow, and this in demo classes, complete understanding. And once it is done of 3 days or 4 days classes, then we will be back into our Python. We will start with that 7 days of Python, 7 to 10 days, what is required. Then we will jump into our NumPy, Pandas, and deep learning and generative AI and agentic AI. Okay, chalo. Any questions, please?
Yes, Shrikant, I have a question.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, hi. My name is Anam Nayab. I'm a working professional. I have experience of 6 years in Java development. And my question is how generative AI can complement my existing skills? And what areas within AI are suitable for someone with a strong Java background?
It depends upon on what area these 6 years you are working. Says what domain you are working and what was your core role. You have been developing some applications, right?
Right, yes, banking domain. I have mainly worked on banking domain.
Banking domain. Now you are going to cover those applications with the AI. you are going to add a very powerful feature called as AI to your existing skills. So you are going to say that we are powered with our applications, existing whatever developed applications with the AI.
Mm-hmm. Can you give some examples how I will get the new job roles with generative AI?
I will give you some information. Just me do that. Is there any study material you will provide? Devashish, like Devashish, whatever I'm writing it over here, every concept I will write it very, very detailedly over here. Now you can see this a couple of days. I am since on Monday we had the class about over here, or not this.
So I meant to say that Durga, no need to write anything during the sessions, right? So you provided all the
I will tell you this one complete. See this. This is about the transformers. I will explain you and I will share it with you. This all on a daily basis. I will upload it in the drive. This will be accessible for you and along with the questions. And I will also give you the questions based on the concept so that you can prepare it over here. This is how we will be preparing the notes. And apart from that, if you want, again, you can get it very easily. There are some books and there are some notes which I use to prepare myself over the time. If you want, I can share you that one also.
Okay.
Okay. That's how it goes on. Yeah.
Another question. I'm also from .NET background, right? And 10 years, minimum 10 years of experience, right? So now I want to involve with some sort of machine learning, and because my domain is knowledge management. So documents are processed with various domains of documents are processed. So is it my question is that can I capture all of the things easily or sort of difficult?
I will tell you how you have to do it. Just give me a minute. You are asking on the daily basis, we are going to get the recordings also, right? Yeah, we are going to get the daily basis recordings, and recordings will be accessible for you for next 6 months from the ending of the course duration. Okay. Now we are ending maybe after 3 months, like maybe like this month in July, you can take it. July, August, and September, and October we ended the course. Let's take it. If we end the course in the month of October, then from October 6 months, the recording access will be there. After 6 months, you can't get them accessed. And you can't download the recordings. You have to go through and you have to make the necessary notes on them. 6 months to 8 months maximum, we can give it.
Okay. But study materials can be downloaded, right?
Yeah, it is downloaded. You can download it. It's in the Google Drive. You can download and you can keep it for yourself.
Yes, okay? Yes. I already downloaded 2-3 study materials from Durga online. Is that purchased? I think. Yeah. So some courses are there. Need to purchase. They provided videos along with that study materials.
Okay.
I already did the things. So I think that will help me a lot. I did for Pythons. I don't have any idea regarding Python. So before doing that course, I need to learn the Python. So that's why I purchased this Python's course. Only study materials, not videos.
Yeah. That will be helpful for you. Definitely. Any material, whatever you are studying, that will definitely add some knowledge to your existing one. It's not that. Now, like if you are having a doubt, you are coming from a different programming background and I'm having some. See guys, every application, whatever you are going to take it, whatever application you are going to take it, that has to be powered with AI. 100% sure you are going to power it with AI. Again, it depends like what level of intelligence are going to provide it. Either you can go with machine learning, or you can go with deep learning, or you can go with generative AI, Gen AI, or agentic AI. Okay, now how you can place your experience over here. See, if you are coming from the Java background, or a Python background, or a .NET background, anything. Okay, in this course now, in this, what you have to do it is, when you are completed with our course, like after 3 months, okay, 3 months or 3 working classes and 100 working classes. Now, after completion of this, what you have to do it is, you have to add whatever the existing applications you built, you have to add AI to that and present your experience. Now, if you say that I have a Java experience with AI knowledge, I doubt that you will get a very good opportunity over there. No, you have to say that I have implemented the AI with Java, or implemented .NET with AI. Like this, you have to say it. Like, already you have developed some applications, you already having a knowledge over there. Once we enter into this, once we move into how these applications are powered with AI, automatically you will know that how you have to integrate your experience with the AI. You don't need to worry about. Once you do it, this one, I don't know what is your salary is. Now, I can say it as, if you are having at least your total like 5 years experience, you have it. Now you can keep that in the 5 years, you can keep 4 plus or 3 plus 2. 3 years is your traditional programming, and 2 years into generative AI, because generative AI, we can't keep it. It's been in the market only from past 3 years. Okay, now you have to keep it like 2 years experience on generative AI and 3 years. Now your package, you can expect it somewhere around 25 plus over here. 20 plus, you can go minimum 20 plus. And that may even go up to the 25, also 30 also. It depends upon how good you are with this generative AI. That's it. And the people who are coming from a different background, who is having the 5 years gap. Now, how you have to prepare your resume over there is, see, keep 3 years into the deep learning. Or you can do it one thing, if you are scared of keeping 3 years into deep learning, you can do it as, I'm worked on 2 years into Python, plus I moved on to the deep learning 1 year, then past 2 years you are having generative AI. You can give it like this. You have to keep it like this. If you are existing, you remove the last 2 projects and add it with the generative AI projects. Okay, and generative AI concepts, if you are having existing experience. If you are altogether new into the field, then you can say that first 2 years, maybe till, like, if you finished your you want to keep it from 2020, you can say 21, 22, I did it with a Python, with the data analysis or whatever it is with the Python. Then you can go with the deep learning, and then you can add it with your generative. You can do it very easily. You can manage it over there.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Actually, I don't have time to join sessions. Can I get material by paying money?
What do you mean by that? On a daily basis, you want to get the daily classes, or what, you want to buy all the material at a time?
At a time, I want to purchase material.
That you can coordinate with the admin people. I'm not the right person to answer.
Okay, okay.
You can call to the admin people and you can ask them, and they will be the right person to.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Any more questions, please?
So the last question from my side. So how Python will help us here in this scenario? Is it mandatory language to learn, or just basic understanding enough for do the all of the things.
Basic understanding is enough for you.
Okay.
Basic understanding. See, in 10 days, how much I will teach you Python? Python is very huge, very huge. Now you are from a .NET and someone else was saying she's from Java. Now, do you think that I can finish it off daily taking 1.5 hours? I can finish it off what level of Java or what level of .NET I will finish it off in the 10 days? It's very much basics. But whatever is required from our future prospects, I'm going to do it. And apart from that, you will be getting it 170 videos where you will be having a complete understanding of your Python end-to-end. You can learn it at your own comfort level. If you have any problems, you will get back to me. I will help you out to understand them. Okay, but once we have done this 10 days of the Python class, we will jump into NumPy, Pandas, and then within no time, we will be there in the deep learning. From the deep learning, once we enter into the generative AI, we will go very, very detailedly over here, implementing each and every concept. And also we will be generating the agents also. AI agents, says generative AI agents, and later on we will jump into the agentic AI, and then we will generate the agents over there also. You will understand tomorrow. I will explain you very detailedly about the generative AI and agentic AI, and then you will get a complete understanding of these things. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any more questions, please?
Yeah. Hi, sir. I just have one question. Like we'll be actually you'll be teaching the projects also, sir. And we'll be like, let's say I have like 10 years of experience, but I'm very new to the AI concept. So any kind of mini project or something we will be doing, which will be which we can add it in our resume or something like that.
Yeah, sure. I will be definitely doing not one, many projects we are going to do it. And I will tell you how to integrate that one into your resume by doing little bit changes. Now, whatever projects we are doing directly, you can't put it. So I will tell you the same concept, same coding with a concept like a little bit add-on patch up we have to give it so that you can put it in your resume. That I will give you, and along with your resume, sample resumes also I will give it so that you can prepare your resume over there. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any more questions, please?
I
think, sir, even I have an experience on Java. So same thing works with me also, right? What about the building of resume and all? Because I'm from different stream like Java, and now I am moving on to the AI, right?
No, it is. I will help you out with this. How you can prepare your resume. I will send you some sample resumes. How you can patch up the things with your AI, with your existing experience. I will let you know on that. Not to worry about.
Yeah. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, Vikas here.
Yes.
So, after the learning this course, so what kind of project we will build? So, if we want to share, so we have built this kind of project. Even I am also from the Java background.
See, we are going to prepare the projects, a realistic projects, like literally we will create the agents, like multiple agents, which we are doing it the stuff. Now, for example, now like a simple example I will tell you. So I will create an agent. Okay, like for example, I will give it over here. Now you are a stock market. I'm creating a stock market application. Now I'm going to get you the stock market one agent over here. He will go and get the one category stock market data over here. Okay, one category stock market. Let's say this is a defense. And the other one will get the automobile industry data over here, which is having a better scope on this. Okay. Now on this is the agent which is getting the data on the defense, and this is getting the data on the, now again, not all the data. This is the latest and which is happening in the recently who got the latest projects on this sector. They are their stock market details. They are going to get it. Now we are going to keep a one more agent over here, and this agent will monitor these two different stock sectors, and it will suggest you which stock you have to go with and what will be the scope of that one in the future. Like what will it will increase in next like maybe around 1 year or so. So this is one agent which is performing over here. This is another agent which is like this. I will create a multiple agents, and we can monitor all those agents with another superior agent, and it will suggest us the best of. This is a basic. I'm giving a simple example of how a project, very simple project. This will go even very complicated. Okay.
Tomorrow session will be start with same time, right? 7:30.
Same time it will be there.
And same link also. The link is shared by the
same links for next 4 days. That will be the same. The link will be the same. Okay. Yeah. Demo use what project we will do at end of the. See, Devashish. Sorry, not Devashish. I can't. The person who asked me over here. Okay. Rushi. See, I can't show you the project right now. I gave a simple example of the project flow over here. So that is a confidentiality. I can't do it. But we will not do one of the project. We will do the multiple projects of similar type. Not one, multiple projects. One, we will be doing the project with the generative AI, with the agents, with the RAG applications, and then we will go with the agentic AI, again with the multiple agents, the React agent and goal-based agent, all these things, self-learning agents, we can use it, and we can create another project. At least we will be doing the final 3 projects, which will be end-to-end. Over there, complete end-to-end, we will do the project. Any more questions, guys?
Hello, sir. How would it help open computer vision applications? How generative AI will help computer vision topics?
Yeah, computer vision means you know that, right? What is a computer vision means? You are giving
I know.
ability to the computers to recognize the things. Okay. Now, if you are having like here, this is a model you are having. Okay. This model, this is a computer vision, deep learning computer vision model is there. That is CNN model I'm talking. Okay. Now this CNN model, what it will do is like, it will identify the images. That is, this system, you are giving the vision. That's what I mean by computer vision. It will identify the objects. Now, if I show him a cat and ask, what is this? It will say that very clearly, it is a cat. Or I'm sending an image of a dog over here. Just image. I'm not saying anything like it's a dog. It will recognize this. This is what the CNN will be doing. Okay. Now, what is the generative AI will do is like, sorry, I have not done anything with the generative AI. And we are going to deal very detailedly generative AI tomorrow. So here you will ask the generative AI, like, I want to get a dog with wings. Now, we know that the dogs will not have the wings. I'm asking a question, dog with wings. So what the generative AI will be doing, like, it will generate a dog with wings. It will generate a picture with the dog with wings.
Okay.
That is the difference. This will identify just a dog. This will recreate the things. It will regenerate the things. Not only this, like if you give a music also, you ask this one now, like there are so many songs are there. Let's take it some like all romantic songs are there. Okay. Now all romantic songs, 1,000 songs, I gave it to my generative AI. Then it will generate a new song out of all those previous 1,000 songs, which is not equal to all of them. It is altogether a new. The generative AI will generate the new concepts. Altogether, new concepts are generated with this. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. I will, any more questions? I'm ending up the session for now. I will, okay, I got a message. Okay, thank you very much, guys. So we will meet tomorrow. I will explain you the complete like AI, ML, DL, generative AI, and agentic AI. Now you will be having, now here concept wise, you must be clear with the things. Okay, this is not the thing I was talking about. Concept wise, you must be clear with the things, understanding what exactly is happens. Now we will go deeper into this. I will explain you. And now by the end of these demos, guys, you will be perfect with understanding concept of generative AI, agentic AI, deep learning. And then we will jump into the Python and we will take it forward the Python. Okay. Chalo, I'm stopping it over here. Thank you very much for your time. Let's meet tomorrow to move forward. Thank you very much.